talk zone. Now detecting contaminated. Serious trauma detected. Engaging landmark.
Down, buddy.
An agent needs assistance.
The enemy can't keep up. They're about to get pulled out. No one's retreating. The fight continues. The rogues have run out of reinforcements. You can win this.
Agent down.
Setting up my turret. Cover. My armor's pressed. Man down. Think you can take me?
Heads up. I'm seeing hostile movement on the roof.
Friendly soldiers down and out.
Hey, I don't know if anyone's made a build with this combination yet. I just know I haven't. I did use the weapon though, one time. Way back when the EMP sticky bomb was released. And the way I used perfectly close and personal was from a distance. If you want to know how, check that build out. It was really sick. It was called Sabotage. But people do use this combination. Intimidate, Adrenaline Rush. It's been meta since it's been released. But I wanted to know how to get even more damage on top of that. And the Savage Wolverine, being a very underrated weapon, was my choice. Brutal is a build that focuses on headshot damage and raw damage, which then rewards you for close quarter combat and aggressive play. Remember the talent, Brutal, from Div 1? Well, this build is partly inspired by that. Real quick, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. Now let me show you what I got. First off, I want to say that this build can be played in PvE missions, and it's also good for PvP, but if you do plan on using it in PvP, just know that it takes more skill than other builds because it focuses on headshot damage. So many of you play with a controller and it's already hard to aim that way as it is, at least for me. Plus, the weapon talent I'm using requires you to first get a kill in order to reap the benefits of the 38% damage it grants. This isn't easy to maintain, especially being that you need to be within 7 meters as well. So I recommend using it mainly for PvE, unless of course you're a sweat. The talent is called Perfectly Close and Personal, only found on the Savage Wolverine, the main primary I'm using. This weapon is so cool, man, like just from the skin that it comes with, and it also has an integrated silencer, so you cannot add a muzzle attachment, which also makes it a better reason to cater more towards headshot damage. Now the combination I was telling you about makes for a seriously deadly combo that actually can hit harder than the Eagle Bearer. So for those of you who don't have it, the Savage Wolverine can be a great alternative. Here's why I say it can hit harder, and you don't have to believe me, just see for yourself. After getting close and personal activated, you can see that it hits harder, clearly. And every time you get a kill, it refreshes, no cooldown. It's why I said PvE is preferred, because once you start getting that kill streak, it doesn't stop. Now the Savage Wolverine is solely responsible for this damage. The chest piece I have is Fenris for the AR damage with Intimidate for the talent. On the thumbnail I showed you that you can get 40% extra weapon damage, right? Well, you can get that with the named Hunter Killer chest piece. It's kind of tedious trying to do that. You got to kill all the hunters in New York. Once you do, there'll be a chest waiting for you back at the base of operations in New York. Unfortunately, I don't have one with the rolls that I want, but if you do, go ahead and slap it on. The regular Intimidate, which I have, grants 35% weapon damage, which is okay because the Fenris chest piece is making up for the 5% you'd be missing with the named chest piece. But as I'm sure you know, this isn't free damage. The only way this works is with bonus armor, and you need to get close, which is why the Savage Wolverine is perfect for this. Check out the formula. The Matador backpack. Perfect adrenaline rush, giving me the bonus armor I need to get the damage output from Intimidate and Close and Personal. It's the best in-your-face damage dealing beast for an aggressive playstyle that so many of you love. But there's a reason I chose the Matador. Remember I said that this build also has raw weapon damage? Well, the brand set for Matador is Walker Harrison Company, and all you need is one piece because that grants weapon damage for it. I wanted to stack even more on top of that, which is why I have a 2-piece yaw gear. Mask and gloves, which also grant weapon damage. Plus, you can never go wrong with a little extra Hasbro. Now, all these gear pieces have headshot damage rolled alongside crit chance. This makes it so that most of the headshot damage you deal would be crits. I forgot to tell you the specialization I'm using. I'm sure you've noticed by now, but it's Sharpshooter. Great for giving you stability when trying to aim for headshots. The extra headshot damage is not bad either. And at first I didn't really know what secondary I wanted to use, but I came to the conclusion that the Mantis was a great choice. And if you want to use a Nemesis, that's cool too. It's really a choice. But I just love the Mantis, quick and effective damage. So if you don't always want to be up close, sniping is a nice change of pace, especially since you got all that headshot damage. The Mantis also resets the decoy's cooldown after a headshot kill. That's the first skill I'm using, and it's good for close range too. It fools the NPCs so easily, and you need them to be distracted while you try and score headshots. The secondary skill is really your choice. If you want to use a Crusader shield, here's what I recommend. Use the firewall specialization for the specific shield it comes with. This will give you some more damage. Your other choice is the EMP sticky bomb, and you know me, I stay with that skill. I mean, it's like I can't leave home without it. And here's what I've noticed. You're either a shield user or a sticky user. You rarely see people using both. Tell me down below which side you're on, team sticky or team shield. I like to see what's more preferred. Other than that, I have nothing more to say about this build. Make sure you drop a like on the video and subscribe to my channel if you're new. See you later. Be right out.